Hayden is with us in Oklahoma City. Hi, Hayden. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Thank you. How are you, Dave?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So I'm 25. My wife and I just got done paying off some student loans.
Great.
We don't quite have our emergency fund set up yet, where it should be yet. But I'm a planner, so we're sitting talking with, the companies we work for and then some financial advisors in the area about setting up a 401k and an IRA and stuff. So the question I have is my company only matches up to 0.5%. So I'm wondering how much I then, take out for that side and how much I go to the my financial advisor with just a regular IRA.
So if in the baby steps, you said you almost have that emergency fund ready to go. Once you're at baby step 4, then we're going to put 15%. And you're wondering, how do I do that? In what order? Because of this 0.5% match. And we like match the best. So match is going to beat pretty much everything out there because it's free money. We're going to follow that up by going to that Roth IRA that you mentioned, and you can max that out, followed by going back to the 401k. And you said you and your wife are looking into what options she has, and it won't make a difference as far as 15% is going to be across your household income. And so as long as you're doing that total across it, I don't know if does she have a match as well?
Yes, she does, and hers is it's like up to 3%, and then after 3%, it's every other percent, and then it maxes out at 5.
Okay, so you want to do all matches first. So
okay.
let me back up. You kind of have to back into this. What George said is exactly right. Match beats Roth, beats traditional. So that's your order of attack: is match to Roth to traditional. And Roth can be Roth 401k or Roth IRA, either one. Okay, but a Roth without a match does not keep up with a traditional with a match or a Roth with a match, either one. So match is best. Now, so just take your whole household income times 0.15. That's the number we're trying to get to. Okay? Then you do your 0.5% match, and that gives you a number. What's the number as compared to, you deduct that from the 15%. That not the percentage points, but you say, let's just use a round number. Let's say you made $100,000, so your number is $15,000 you're trying to get to. If your 0.5% is $1,000, now we still got to do $14,000. If her 3% and then every other 1% adds up to, by the time we do all that to get all that match, that adds up to, out of your pocket, another $4,000. Well, now we're down to $10,000. Okay, out of that 15. And so you start spending off of your $15,000 or your 15% number, first by match, then by Roth, and then by traditional. George is exactly right. That's exactly how you approach this, and that's going to get you there. But sometimes people, it's a little bit confusing because it's like, it's a percentage of her income on hers and 0.5% of your income on yours, and you're trying to, how's that equate to the 15%? Well, you can't mix it up because you got percentage of two different numbers. So you just go with an actual dollar amount, the nominal figure, the real number, and then use that number to chunk out of until you get all the way down to 0.
Yeah, and it works the same way. If he goes, I'm going to do 15% out of my income, she does 15% out of hers. That simplifies it numbers-wise and gets you to the same place.
Yeah, but we might not do that because she might have a better match, and we might end up doing a bunch of it over on her side.
Yeah.
So you use the whole household number. Because if you split it up and you do 15% of her income and she runs down through that same formula, match versus Roth versus traditional, you might miss out on, he might have a better match or she might have a better match.
If there's a big match there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If one or the other has a match, the other one doesn't. You want to be sure you're chunking out the whole thing. Look at it holistically.